I don't like the fact that you have to like do blood test twice. Hey guys, this is me again, Taiwo. So I am doing a pregnancy update today, and this will be my 28 weeks pregnancy update. So that means it is the start of third trimester. Yay! Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is 28 weeks. Like, this pregnancy definitely has absolutely flown by. If you want your pregnancy to fly by, okay, just move. Okay, change your accommodation. That is when you would realize that, oh my god, like, I can't even believe I've been pregnant for more than 7 months. That is absolutely insane. It still feels like it's been 4 to 5 months. I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like that change in accommodation, moving and everything took some time away from that 9 months. So I didn't really feel like I've used all the 9 months, even though I've been like pregnant, you know, obviously. It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like I'm in my third trimester. This is my 28 weeks pregnancy update. And I would just start by saying that, by talking about my glucose test that I did. The glucose test though, I did it when I was 27 weeks and I think 5 days pregnant, and it went well, it went alright. I don't like the fact that you have to like do blood test twice. So they give you a drink, okay, so just in case it's different in other countries, as I am in the UK, what they do is they give you a blood you go to the hospital. It's usually in the morning, so like you have to stop eating from 12 a.m. and then you have to fast from that 12 in the middle of the night till the next morning. So your appointment would usually be between like 8 o'clock or 8:30. So mine was half 8, and so I went in, and so what they would do is they'll give you a little drink, but before they give you the drink, when you get there, they call you in, take your blood, and then give you a drink, and then you have to wait for, I think, 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, and then they call you back in and take another blood. Now I struggle with needles, oh my god, and the fact that I have to do 2 blood tests in a day, oh my god, like within 2 hours. That is what I dread the most. I hate that part of the blood test, because, and another thing is, they always find it very, very hard to find my veins whenever I go for blood tests. Like, I have to call them to book appointments and to tell them that, okay, you have to have baby needles, you know, like, that's me. I find like my blood test is always terrible, and I'm always like a crybaby, you know. So I did that glucose test, which is awesome, and I think about 2 weeks ago, when I was 26 weeks or so, I was referred to the psychologist by my prenatal nurse. So I went for that appointment finally, and I saw the psychologist, and I think when you're going through a mental health, I don't know, but even though I said I wouldn't want to mention this depression thing again in my videos, you know, the fact that I was referred to the psychologist and I've seen the psychologist now, I just feel like it's something that I want to talk about this week. I went to the psychologist, and it's funny because she was asking me some questions that got me so emotional. Like, there's a lot, I feel like there's a lot from my past that has happened, apart from Olive's birth, that is still there and it's affecting the way I process situations. So anywho, I went for that to see the psychologist, and it was really good. It was supposed to last, well, it was the first time, so normally they would do an assessment to kind of assess the situation and to see if they would work with you and everything. So that was what she did with me, and it was supposed to be like for an hour, but mine lasted for like an hour and a half, and then she was like, okay, she feels like there's still so many things she needs to speak to me about, and that she cannot decide right now, that so that I would have to come back to like carry on with the assessment. So she booked me in to see her again, and I will be seeing her I think in 3 weeks time. Yes, I think in about 3 weeks time. I don't know if I've mentioned it in the past, but I haven't I haven't really been feeling the baby move like how it's been moving for the past couple of weeks now. I think for about 3 weeks I haven't. The movements are still there, but it's not like what it used to be. And I am very much aware that I have anterior placenta. So my placenta is right at the front, like close to my belly button. And when you have that anterior placenta, whenever the baby kicks, the baby will be kicking the placenta, so you wouldn't be feeling the movement. And that's why I've taken my time. Like, that's why it's gone up for like 3 weeks without me complaining about it. But this week I just feel like, you know, it's best to just go and get checked. So I called the hospital and I told them about it, and they asked me to come in. So I went in and they checked me. They checked my urine and all those, you know, normal things. My blood pressure was normal. My urine was normal. There was no protein, no glucose, nothing. What they did was they put me on monitor to kind of monitor the baby's heartbeat and the movement. And the heartbeat was just racing away. So that just gave me that assurance that baby's fine. Even though I kind of know that baby's fine, I just, you know, hearing the heartbeat again just kind of confirms, you know. And then they give you something to kind of hold and to press whenever you feel the baby kick. So now I was lying down on that bed and I could hear the baby kick in that sound, but I couldn't feel the kick. That's just crazy, really crazy. You know, there were a couple of times that I felt the movement and I pressed it. It wasn't a lot. It was probably about 7 times in the middle, like within an hour, I think. So they left me on there for an hour, came back, and then they saw that, okay, so the baby has been kicking like 7 times within an hour. And the lady went and spoke to the doctor, and she came back and she was like, the doctor said it's fine, that as long as the baby still kicks and still moves and I can feel something, that is still something that they wouldn't worry now, that I should just keep an eye, and if I have any other worries I should come back. So, and then they sent me home. And so apart from that, another thing I've noticed this week is a big pain just above my pubic bone. So let's say this is my, I don't know, that's an awkward shape, isn't it? But you guys get what I mean. So let's say this is around my waist, yeah, and this is my pubic bone. So I feel that pain just here, like in between my waist and my pubic bone. There's this huge pain here. So whenever I get on the bed or try to get off the bed, it's so painful. It's very painful. And I feel like I need to get, even though I have a maternity pillow that I cannot find anymore, I feel like I'm going to invest in one now, and I'm ordering it straight away this week. I will be ordering one. Once it's here, I have a plan to also make a video on some things. My little lady is here right now. So that pain is there. I think maybe when I have my maternity pillow, it would probably, you know, get better. Another thing is that my feet are getting very swollen. This is something I've never had to deal with. I've never experienced before in my past pregnancy, but it is there. It gets really bad at night, and I have to like take off my wedding rings and things like that. And this is the time that I know that I'm addicted to these rings. Like, it doesn't feel right when I don't have my rings on. Another thing is that yay! I have ordered my pram. Oh my god, I've ordered the baby pram. I am so excited. And I got to buy the one that I really want as well, which is this Toki Scoot. Oh my god, I love that buggy so much. I love it so much. It comes with the pram seat and the chassis, and then it comes with a baby soft bag that you can pop in the pram seat, so you can use the pram seat right from day one, the baby is born. And then it comes with the car seat. Oh my god, I love the car seat so much, so much. For my daughter, I bought a complete Queenie Maxi Cozy pram set. So it had the carry cot, it had the car seat, which is the Maxi Cozy car seat, and it also had the seat. Did I mention the seat? Anyway, so it came with the seat, the car seat, and the carry cot. And it was just too bulky. It was so many things to deal with. Like, I had the car seat, I had the carry cot, and I had the seats itself, and then the chassis. So and another thing is with the carry cot, I feel like it lies down flat, and then you like have to, for me, I really, even though I like babies to lie down flat, I still feel like their head needs to be a little bit high so that they don't bring back the milk. Like I want the milk to stay there, so I want, because even like for adults, when you lie down immediately after eating, there's tendency that you might want to bring some out. But if your head is a little bit hop, then whatever you have in there would stay in there. And that's why I like that the soft bag idea that goes into the chassis, into the seat. So anyway, enough of this pram. I'll probably make a review on the pram. So I got one bargain, absolute bargain. I'll talk about that more in probably in another video where I would review the pram and everything. So that's something that I have done now. I have ordered a pram and I'm so excited about that. I'm happy that that is done. I think that's everything for my 28 weeks pregnancy update. But to be honest, I really want to start counting down from 30 weeks. But now that I'm in third trimester, I think I'm going to give myself that 2 weeks to get to 30 weeks, even though I feel like the countdown has started. But anywho, that's it now. So that's everything for my 28 weeks pregnancy update. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.